Creating an academic plan. This is something you can do. Hello, my name is Ingrid Blaylock, and I'm a counselor at the Metropolitan Campus of Cuyahoga Community College. The purpose of this video is to help you understand how to create your own academic plan. This form, this academic plan, must be submitted along with the other required documents to the Financial Aid Department so that you might get consideration for reinstatement of aid. And since you are completing the form, you won't need to seek out the signature of a counselor. I'd like to suggest that you pay attention to the video, and then when the video is complete, create your own document. Creating your document and watching the video at the same time can become confusing. So just give your attention, your full attention, to the video, then create your own document. Let's look at your DAR report. Your DAR report will look something like this. It will show that when it was prepared. It will also show your student number. It will give your name. It will tell you that this is a what-if audit. It will give you your program code. It will tell you the name of your degree and or your certificate, and it will give you the catalog year. Now, what is important about the catalog year? It tells what program you need to follow in order to get your degree. The catalog year is the year you submitted when requesting the what-if audit. And it corresponds to the year you began at Tri-C, unless your major is one that has a selective admissions. In that case, your catalog year would correspond to the year you were accepted into the program. This is called the program sequence document. And at the top, it shows the name of your degree that you're seeking, and it tells that it's under the Associate of Applied Business programs. On the left-hand column, it shows all of the courses that you need to get the degree. On the right-hand column, it lists those same courses, only this time it gives them to you in semester order or sequence order. They are suggesting that you take the courses in this order. Now, the next document you need is this SAP plan document. You only need to fill out 2 boxes, even though it shows 4, but you only need to complete 2 boxes. And this is what will go with the other required documents for consideration. Now, at the end of your DARS report, I'd like for you to look at additional courses taken. At this area, you will see something that looks something like this. It will show the classes that you took and failed or withdrew from. In this instance, English 1010, withdrawn from that, College Composition 1. Math 0910, the student failed it, and it gives you the title of that course, Basic Arithmetic, Pre-Algebra. And then it gives you the last course, which is Psych 1010, withdrawn, General Psychology. Now we must look on this sequence program to find those courses. English 1010 is right here, and we see that it's worth 3 credits. So this will be the first entry onto our SAP document. And so now our SAP document looks like this, English 1010 with 3 credits. Then we go back and we look at the program sequence. This time I want to find Math 0910. However, the only math I see is Math 1 XXX. And the reason that is because there will never be a course on the program sequence document that begins with a 0. because those classes do not count towards graduation. They are required to get you to the level of competency you need to get to, but they are not counted in the graduation count. So I go, and this is what I have to do. I have to put math 0, 9, 10 under English and 3 credits. And the reason I have to do that is because they are, the courses that begin with 0 are required prerequisites that don't count towards graduation. You must pass each one with at least a C before you can move on. And then here is the pathway of those English and math classes. English 098 is 6 credits. After that is followed by 0990, which is 6 credits. For math, 0910, which is 3 credits, followed by 0950, which is 4 credits, followed by 0960, which is 4 credits. The purpose of these requirements is to get you to a level of competency that will allow you to be successful in passing the higher level requirements. Now, let's look here. We have the program sequence again, only this time I need to look for psychology. So I look up and down and I don't see psychology because psychology is not required for the culinary art degree. So I cannot put that on my SAP appeal document. You can only list courses that are required for the degree. Since psychology is not required for this degree, I cannot list it. But I can, however, find other classes to take its place. So I look over here and the student finds that they have hospitality 1010 and 1020. And since the student is interested in hospitality, they said, well, I'm going to put down those 2 courses. So now the academic plan looks like this. English 1010, Math 0910, Hospitality 1010, and Hospitality 1020. Now we must be careful. We need to count how many credits. So we have 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. If the student leaves it this way, then that means they want to be a part-time student. Because in order to be a full-time student, you must list at least 12 credits. We go back to the program sequence because now the student has to fill out the next box. They've decided they're going to be part-time for the first semester, but this semester they want to be full-time. So they had English 1010, now they're going to do English 1020. They had Math 0910, and as the path follows, they now have to take 0950. Then they can choose something over here, and this student chose Hospitality 1040 and IT 1010. And so now their SAP appeal looks like this. They have English 1020, which is 3 credits, Math 0950, which is 4 credits, IT 1010, which is 3 credits, and Hospitality 1040. Again, I need to add the credits. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So now I am a full-time student. I now need to go up and I need to put my student number. I need to put my name. I need to make sure that I have my major listed. And I also have to make sure that the major listed here is what is officially on my records. When they review, meaning the financial aid department reviews and finds that this, your hospitality culinary arts, does not match what you officially have on your record, they will not consider your request. So you must make sure that your major officially on the record matches what is on this sheet. You also need to put an X where it says insufficient GPA. Then you need to go down, and where it says signature, you need to sign your name and place the date. You need not put nothing in this area because you do not have to seek out the signature of a counselor. Here's a different example altogether. This student is majoring in early childhood education, and this student has made sure that on their record it shows early childhood education. The student had failed previously English 0980, which is 6 credits, Math 0910, which is 3 credits, and Speech 1000, which is 3 credits. Now they have to complete the second box. Well, we know from before English 090 is followed by English 0990, and it's worth 6 credits. Math 0910 is followed by Math 0950, which is 4 credits. We also know that neither one of these classes will be found on this program sequence document because they begin with 0. And the only courses listed are those courses that are used for graduation. The student also chose Psychology 1010, which is 3 credits. Now the student needs to go up and put their student name. They need to put their student number. They need to make sure it's the major matches. They put an X here in front of insufficient GPA. They scroll down. Now the person has to write their name and the date, and again, they don't have to do anything here. Now, the student has Psychology 1010 listed, but this is going to pose a problem when the student begins to register, because in order to take Psychology 1010, the student must be eligible to take English 1010, and as it's shown here, this student is only eligible to take English 0990. Therefore, the student will not be able to take psychology at this time. They will need to stop and see a counselor to find out their options. I hope this video has been of some help to you. If you still need to see it again, do so. Maybe all you need to do is see it one more time. If you find that you still cannot understand what you are to do, then I would suggest that you see a counselor so that you can get assistance with completing this most important form. Cuyahoga Community College wants to help you reach your goals and move you forward, as this is the place where futures begin.